All right, so what I'm seeing so far for you guys is I am seeing with the Knight of Pentacles here, this looks like some slow movement, some slow progression here in your past energy, which we know we've kind of touched base with that in the last couple of months. So again, like I said, some things showing up for you, but it's been a long time coming. It's, you know, you've been waiting on certain things to come your way in many different areas of your life. And I do feel like this has been a moment of you know, really going within. But I think for a lot of you, it's been more like, you know, when is it coming? When are things going to change type of energy here? All right. So I do see that quite clearly there. Now, in your present energy, out comes the Magician. And I just love when that happens, because this is you really manifesting some things for yourself. Okay. So with the Magician, this is really stepping up your game. A lot of you are really working on your mindset and really making some changes with your environment, you know, your jobs, really taking the time to manifest something for you. Now, what I am seeing here in your future energy, okay, what I do see here is, for some of you, this is celebration, okay? This is having something to celebrate. I think because there is this progression that we talked about, you know, first this slow movement, something coming in on your behalf as an offer, you know, and really coupling that with manifesting for yourself. You do have something to celebrate here in the end game. The only issue that I see here is, you know, there are some burdens that you did need to shed here. So for some of you, it could be that there are people around you, or will be people around you that celebrate with you, but also place some type of burden. But for others, this could be celebrating in order to release some of the burdens, you know, that you experienced in the past. I'm also seeing that there is some love news that is going to come in for you guys, okay? And with that love news is going to be something that you'll need to contemplate. And am I ready for this at this point in time? So this is going to be some news that comes your way. I feel like this is going to be someone that, you know, definitely wants to offer something to you. This could be the person that is showing this energy, this Knight of Pentacles finally coming around, you know, really trying to work on something with you, but then you're working on yourself. And so now, you know, you have released some of the burdens through celebrating where you've come, you know, in your life, how far you've come, I should say. And so now there is some love news. Some of you might be contemplating, you know, something in terms of love, you know, maybe possibly accepting the offer, or really just evaluating love now at this point in time in the near future, because ultimately this is what's going to make you happy. So I feel like as you are manifesting certain things in your life, I do get the sense that these are things that have to do with your livelihood. But when it comes to love, there is going to be something in the near future that does also manifest. Okay. Now at the bottom of the deck, we do see transformation. So absolutely, this is what you guys have been going through, a sincere transformation. And this is what definitely needed to happen in order for you guys to progress. We've talked about, you know, it being quite a rocky road the last few years here, and I do see things opening. I do see things finally headed your way. It was a long time coming, but while you were waiting, in your present moment, it's like, you know what? I can no longer wait for certain things to happen. I really need to manifest some things while I'm waiting. So really standing up to make some things happen for yourself. I just want to clarify a few things here. Yeah, I feel like there was some blockage with this offer. In the past, it was either you were waiting on someone to offer something to you, or you were taking some time to make an offer to someone, or to make some type of change, okay? And with that being said, I do see that there was a little stagnancy here with this, because there was a level of betrayal, and there was some guilt here. So someone that was trying to offer you something, again, take this how it resonates, this is a general message, someone that was willing to offer something to you, what really took a very long time for them to do that, or for an opportunity to come your way, is there was some things going on behind the scenes, some type of betrayal that left someone feeling guilty, okay? It left someone feeling guilty. Someone was definitely doing something behind the scenes, and so this is what caused this offer, you know, to take a while to come out. And I feel like for you guys, because you have been through so much, this could have been the reason why this offer took so long, because you guys were not open, you know, you guys were really going within. You guys had a lot of disappointments in the past. So I feel like for some of you, you weren't open enough to receive what was coming your way at this time, because that really had you closed off to be able to move in any direction. It just was, it was weighing on you severely. Now, if you are the individual that was taking some time to offer something to someone, I do see that either you feel like this person betrayed you, and there was some type of loss behind that betrayal, and you weren't able to start again, or to even offer something. But I really feel like you were not able to offer something to someone because, and it took you a very long time to do that, because of the betrayal that you experienced in the past, or you may have betrayed this person in some way, shape, or form, and you felt guilty about it, okay? So there was a level of loss, disappointment, and guilt in the past that really hindered some type of offer coming forward, okay? But I do see that this is something that does flow through in the near future. Just, this is your past energy. So in the past, there was some betrayal, there was some guilt, there was some loss, and that is what kept things, you know, running very slowly. It was like, you know, wanting to move forward, but there was a lot of betrayal and there was a lot of guilt involved there, and some loss. But let's go ahead. What is Libra manifesting here in the present? Please give us some more information on the Magician, please, Spirit. Justice, okay? So a lot of you are working on, you know, making something happen that's more balanced. You are showing up in your own reading as, you know, as the Justice card. That is Libra energy. For some of you, there might be something that you're going through in terms of legal or court issues, and you are manifesting something to happen in your favor. Or you might be taking the time to, you know, file some type of suit to obtain some justice. But all in all, I feel like for most of you, you are manifesting balance and stability into your life. And that is what your main focus is at this point in time. All right, so let's clarify this future energy. Please clarify the Three of Cups and the Ten of Wands, please. Knight of Pentacles again, okay? So again, I'm seeing some slow movement, but this could also talk about this finally arriving, finally making this offer, okay? Being able to celebrate the release of the burdens here. So before, you know, you did have a lot of the betrayal, a lot of the guilt, a lot of the disappointment in your past energy. And now here in your future energy, it's like, you know, you are celebrating the fact that, you know, you are releasing some of these feelings, some of these burdens, some of the betrayals in the past. And now you are willing to accept or to give a sincere offer here. All right. So I do see that. Now, for some of you, this could be the fact that, again, you were the individual that was holding your horses, so to speak, and really wanting to move towards someone, but you feel like you had betrayed them in some sort of way. There was some betrayal, okay, and you felt really guilty about this. When we're looking here in your present energy, it's like, you know what, I really want to make things right. I really want to manifest some justice. I want to bring some balance. I really want to do right by this person, okay? So if this is you, now here with the Three of Cups, which could symbolize third party energy here, you know, and it doesn't always have to mean, you know, that with third party energy, someone is cheating or having an affair. This could be partying or spending time with other individuals other than the person that you are dating or married to, or so forth, or, you know, friends or family members that are, you know, kind of pulling you away from the relationship. Really, you know, this being something that has been is a burden now for you. Before you didn't see it as a burden, and it's like, you know what, I really need to drop this burden of this third party situation here. And this is why you're more comfortable to really bring this offer in here. Okay. And it's like, you know, I'm really ready because I've dropped these burdens of this third party situation, whatever it is. And this is why, you know, you have taken the time to be alone, away from those other energies, and really think about love and what love means to you, and offering some type of love, or, you know, really getting your mind wrapped around, you know, manifesting some love, because you realize that that could make you happy. All right. So let's just fully clarify the Page of Cups here. Why is the Page of Cups in the Sun here? I feel like I already know, but I just always like to clarify when I am shuffling on camera. Okay, let's see. Yep, absolutely. So Libra, you are trying to find the strength here, and this is what I felt off of this card to begin with. You know, really trying to figure this thing out when it comes to love. You know that it'll make you happy, and there could be a specific person that you know for sure will make you happy, but trying to find the strength in, you know, accepting this offer or making an offer again, however it resonates. So, you know, a lot of different aspects here, but I do feel like either, you know, for some of you, you know, you guys have betrayed someone in some type of way, or you've experienced some type of betrayal, and you are manifesting some things within yourself, and that is going to lead to justice. And this is going to put the burdens away, and celebrating the burdens, you know, being shed, and really being able to embrace this offer or to make an offer. For some of you, you know, this third party situation is going to be dropped off. It's burdensome. And, you know, this offer coming in is something new, and it's going to be something that is really going to make you happy, but just trying to find the strength in all that. At the bottom of the deck here, of the clarifying deck, is the Fool. This is starting something new, starting again. So I do feel like it is a love reading. I feel like this has to do with really going within. Transformation, of course, is looking at all aspects of your life, but I do feel like this is transformation within yourself in order to experience self-love and to offer love, accept love. It definitely is a love reading. So again, however this resonates for you. Let's get some more clarity here with the Romance Angels deck. Okay, what is the outcome of this situation, Spirit. Yeah, I feel like a lot of times when there's been some betrayal, and there's guilt, or there's some type of hurt, it causes stagnant energy to be able to move forward in any type of relationship, and it can cause, you know, trust issues. It could cause stagnancy in self and relationships. But I do see with the transformation card here, really wanting to release all that and wanting to take it a step further. Now, as I am shuffling this deck, getting to know each other card keeps popping up. So for some of you, it's like really getting to know someone, okay? I feel like you haven't really had a real opportunity to get to know someone because of either you feeling like you needed to hide feelings, or they, you know, weren't in the right mind to accept an offer or to give an offer. Something about, you know, not being able to communicate clearly, and really taking that time to invest in getting to know each other. So I do see that. I wonder if it will pop out. All right. It is safe for you to love, okay? It says, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Absolutely. Again, with the Page of Cups here, I think that this eventually, if not already, will be something that will be on your mind, something that you'll be contemplating. Am I ready? You know, really wanting to accept an offer, make an offer, that sort of thing. Let's see what else we have here. What other messages for Libra? I feel like this one wants to come out. Yeah, let go of control issues, okay? It says, allow the situation to unfold naturally, okay? Again, I do feel like, you know, yes, you are manifesting, but for some of you, there has been some holdback here, all right? For some of you, that has been, you know, offers and new beginnings being held back from you, but I do feel like you have been bracing yourself along the way. That's why this Magician card is in the present. It's like, okay, you know what, let me manifest something for myself, because I do feel like there was a lot of, again, when we go back to this betrayal, I don't know how this resonates for all of you that are watching, but for someone, you either felt like you betrayed someone, you feel guilty about it, or someone was betrayed and there was a feeling of loss here. So trying to control your emotions and really not, you know, speaking to what you needed, what you really wanted, because there was some residue from the past that held up some fluid energy for new things to happen for you, okay? And so you not understanding that, you know, because things weren't coming through, it was like, why are things not manifesting? And I am just getting this message from Spirit. It's like sometimes when you are so closed off and you're so jaded because of the outside forces to be that come up against you, you now you now hinder is what I wanted to say. There have been hurdles. That's the vision I'm seeing. I'm seeing you going over these hurdles and falling flat on your face, not being able to go over the hurdle and keep going. You have now hindered yourself because of the hurdles. You became tired, and it was like, you know what? I'm just going to control the situation by controlling my emotions, not sharing my emotions, not trying to get too emotional about the things that are happening to me. And that has held in a lot of negative energy because of the things that have happened to you. It has now closed you off for the possibilities to come your way. So, but I do see that you are manifesting some things. You are getting more balanced in your life as a whole. And again, I keep seeing this burden. I feel like, you know, some of you are going to be celebrating the fact that you're dropping off some burdens, or those third-party situations, friends, family, loved ones, you know, other situations that involved, you know, more than one partner. that burden being lifted is going to be something that really, really releases you from a lot of this stagnant energy, okay? Worth waiting for, okay? It says divine timing is at work in your love life. So, you know, I do feel like there is a particular person here that you are thinking about or have been dealing with that, again, with this offer, you know, you've been waiting. We talked about that, waiting, and really, I mean, it's funny to see at the beginning of the reading, you know, on this horse here, ready to take this journey, manifesting, you know, some things along the way. And in this deck, which is a different deck, the Knight of Pentacles seems a little bit more confident. And in this particular deck, now holds the offer right in their hand, okay? So here it's like, you know, let me just, you know, go through this journey and really try to get to the end of what is for me. And now it's like, you know, fully suited, ready, equipped, and has this really huge coin in the hand, something, you know, major to offer. So this has definitely been a journey. So I think that, you know, it has been some time, but it's been worth the wait.